Dave, the Wenberg line obviously had an impact in tonight's game. What did you like about that combination? I know it's one of the newer ones you've been looking at.
Just a little chemistry in all three zones, and it's it's early. They've had a couple practices together, but nice to as a group together. I think it fuels you a little bit if you can have some success offensively, and then we'll work through some wrinkles probably in the first, especially in the first half of the game, but. Showed some good chemistry, and at the end of the day, they had good production.
What is it about each of those three that helps them come together so effectively?
There's different elements. I mean, you never know what's going to come together chemistry-wise. I mean, obviously they're all good players in their own right. A little bit different in the way they play the game. A little bit different even in the way they think the game. And you saw some of the, there was a couple miscues and a couple turnovers along the way, but they worked through that, and on the positive side, there's so much positive there to go with it that those guys should they should feel good about their about their night and about how they played together.
You had a couple looks at the power play early on. What did you think about that unit, those units?
Yeah, first one we didn't get a whole lot done, but we had the second power play was was a good power play. We had good opportunities. A little bit more in sync, so those are specialty teams have been areas where we've been we've had a chance to work at them, and they're a key area for us that we need to continue to improve. Comfortability with those units, whether it's PK or power play. None of our units have spent a lot of time together. I mean, you look at some of the best power play units in the league; they've been together for 4 or 5 plus years, not 4 or 5 exhibition games. So we've got work to do. We got to build that chemistry and build that trust. And I like the progress tonight.
Go ahead. Another good night from the goalie. Comparing that to last preseason. It feels like there's been a little more success in that area. Are you able to, do you think they'll be able to carry that forward into the regular season?
Yeah, I don't have any comparison whatsoever. It's about what our goaltenders are doing now, and tonight is a difficult game for a goaltender to play. Gruby had 2 real good saves at 1-0. That for me, that's a goaltender doing his job and doing it well. There's 2 backdoor saves. That he was part of at 1-0 when we got pretty scrambly as soon as we scored our first goal. The next 12-13 minutes of that period, we got back on our heels and we stopped doing things the right way. At 1-0, when your goaltender makes a couple of saves like that, those are game-changing type saves. Whether they're highlight reel or not, those are good saves for us.
Winning 4 games is obviously great. You want to win every game you play in, but how happy are you with just the progress and the way the team's playing?
We've got work to do. I mean, we're positive with a lot of things that we're doing, but we've yet like again tonight we didn't play a complete game, but also you don't I wouldn't expect that at this point in time. We've got of the lines out there tonight, we were 4 for 4 in terms of new combinations. So it's that's going to take some time, and we've got 2 to go. We've got some competition. We're going to have some difficult decisions to make as we move through the next week. But we're just going to keep doing the work day by day, and work to keep building as a group.
Every night we seem to ask you about Shane Wright, but did you see any progression, any confidence boost, anything out of him tonight?
He played. I thought he played a good hockey game tonight. When I look at Ryder and his the confidence that he has with the puck and seeing that continue to grow. The defensive instincts, which for him he has really good defensive instincts, and just kind of naturally letting those things happen. In every area as you start. Thinking a little bit less, you're able to play a little bit quicker and a little bit faster, and Shane's continuing to show progress.
Good. Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.